I don't know why a lot of niggas just be stupid. A lot of niggas just be slow in the head. Well, shit might be like me. It's because they never had the habit to think before they say. They unconsciously just move and say shit. That's where a lot of brain fog even comes from. You think to say something before you think about it. Why a lot of brains or why a lot of mental just be clustered and all over the place, just straight dirty, is because you're subconsciously filtering yourself without saying it in your mind first. To say it in your mind is to have the option to try to believe it in your heart before you say it. To say it out loud to everybody, to Orpheus, because your words are vibration and affect the ethers every single time you talk. Is You know what I'm saying? And yes, it's confirmation. Why a lot of unfiltered words just be coming out of nowhere. You be feeling like you just want to say something random out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, those aren't even your thoughts. You don't know who the fuck you're getting them from, or, you know what I'm saying, where the fuck they come from. Because your higher self wouldn't just be doing shit like that. Your higher self can be silly, and you saying subconsciously build that habit within your mind to what a point it just good at popping up random words. But, like, nigga, you don't know what the fuck, like, you never know that. And for some people, most of the bots is how they operate and move in every single day life. It's just single-handedly not have their thoughts organized, because they thoughts, you know what I'm saying, they don't understand just what thoughts are them, or like what thoughts would conceive to, you know what I'm saying, make their being to make sense, I guess. But as time goes on, the more dumb shit they say, the more shit they're saying to the ethers, the more shit they're unconsciously aware of what is going on. You saying what they're saying is just gonna be normalized within their brain. You know what I'm saying? And they're just gonna move without saying what you saying. Move with just saying dumb shit without thinking first. Cause critical thinking needs. You know what I'm saying? It comes from actual chronological fucking thinking. It comes from niggas understanding if that thought is not perceived, if that thought does not, you know what I'm saying, put on the greatest idea theoretically of how, you know what I'm saying, of this shit come in my mouth, then it's not coming out my mouth. Not to be no nerd ass nigga, but it also might be that fucking sugar they eating. That shit make you slow in the head. All that sugar rush, nigga. Your mind gonna be in the days 24. You saying that shit worse than getting drunk, high key. Because all that shit is made in the lab, and you don't know what the fuck that you don't know what is in that shit. If it's making you act like that, you know what I'm saying, for hours, that's damn near worse than getting drunk, my nigga. Because when you drunk, you already possessed by a spirit. But when you saying, you ain't got no mind. You just doing shit for fun, unconsciously. Clarity shows up when you start to use your logical thinking in your mind first before you go on and look at a situation and say some shit. Find yourself in a good spot to regulate and to realize and to stop yourself from doing that shit every single time you about to say something without thinking about it first. Because you could just be talking your ass off, you know what I'm saying, and you saying some shit just pop out and you ain't never know that was gonna be said. It's also why it's so easy for us to freestyle, is that because it's kind of just like it's just kind of like captions in our mind that we read in from the mental. That fast thinking, that critical thinking, that's gonna come in critical, is going to accelerate your brain and ultimately give you, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't say make you smarter, but ultimately raise your consciousness to a bigger understanding of yourself, of expressing yourself in a more distinctive and authentic manner. And I say that because authentic is however you paint it, but to also be saying to stand in that shit all the time is the difference.